It's 8:34 right now, the Dave and Carole Morning, KLH, along with KB and Marcus and Brandon, and I think Jason Wilde's still hanging around, and REO Speedwagon in the studio.
It's a party here.
It is. We got Kevin Cronin and Bruce Hall in the studio with us. So talk a little bit about the new record, Find Your Own Way Home. This is something, and I read some of the quotes from you, Kevin, about actually listening to it with your headphones on, and just, I mean, it was like you finally feel like you've written something that is indeed a follow-up to High Infidelity. You know?
Yeah, that was kind of how I felt about it. This, the last time, there was a lot of things about this record that kind of reminded us of High Fidelity, only because it was the same thing with High Fidelity, where we spent a lot of time making the record and rehearsing the songs, and we got to go out on the road and play a bunch of the music before we recorded it, which is
I'll bet that's invaluable for you guys, isn't it?
It's such a great thing. It's such a great thing because you learn so much. We're in rehearsal and we're kind of in our own world over there, and you think you think the song is finished, you think you got it all together, but man, oh man, you walk out in front of a room full of rock and roll people, and all of a sudden you realize that
you're not quite as familiar with it as you thought you were.
Really?
Yeah. And you can make it better. It just gets better, like automatically.
Make little adjustments to it along the way, and
absolutely.
Yeah.
You just you take it up a notch. It's like, I know with some of the vocals, I thought that I had the melody where I wanted it, and then you go out and sing it in front of a room full of people, and it just comes up a notch automatically. So then you get to take that new energy into the studio with you, and so we had that luxury in this one, and I think just I don't know, the band kind of bonded around the High Infidelity record too. It was one of those things where we were kind of all going through some personal travails or whatever, and this record kind of had a little of that energy as well.
So who writes the blog? Because it's pretty cool stuff. I like reading.
That's Kevin.
Yeah, is that all you?
With 2 fingers.
Are you serious?
I like to write, man. Writing.
That is a lot of stuff you write. I mean, I was reading. It's pretty cool though, because you actually take us through what your days are like, and that's the one great thing about the blog, is that you actually get to kind of be inside the head of Kevin Cronin.
Oh boy,
which is a scary place to be.
That's a very scary place to be, my friend. Proceed with caution.
But you've been doing this for a while, actually, cruising around to radio stations and
that's why we're here, man.
I love it.
And I'll tell you what, not even all over the country. We're strictly hanging in the Midwest. We've been.
We're the place to be. The Midwest is a place to be.
You betcha.
Highly underrated.
Absolutely, but not by us, man.
I know, but by the rest of the corporate world, we are.
Yeah, it's they in LA they call it the flyover states, and we're going, dude, you got no idea what goes on in the Midwest. And this is our country, man. This is where Bruce and I were born and raised. And
I love it. This is home.
Mm-hmm. And REO Speedwagon has been playing gigs in Wisconsin since the very beginning, since the early 70s, man. So when we come through here, I mean, it's just like, we like playing everywhere, and we play all over the world, but when we play the Midwest, we always get the, that's where we like to be.
Well, if you guys wouldn't mind, I'm sure our home listeners would love to hear you do a tune or two. So.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
So in honor of the fact that we, ooh, that's loud.
That is loud.
I'm going to take my headphones off.
Okay.
In honor of the fact that we performed the song for the first time down there at Hump and Hannah's, we'll give you a little unplugged version. Riding the storm out, I'm waiting for the fallout. On a full moon night in the Rocky Mountain winter, riding by losing low, I'm just watching for the snow, thinking about what I've been missing in the city. Yeah. And I'm not missing a thing, I'm just watching the full moon crossing the range, and I'm riding the storm out in the morning, riding the storm out, baby, riding storm out. You know that I'm riding the storm out. Oh yeah. Well, there's a lady right beside me. Well, she's the there to guide me, baby. She says that alone we finally found our home. Well, the wind outside is frightening, woo. But it's kind of like the lightning life in the city. It's a hard life to live, but it gives back what you give. Woo. And I'm not missing a thing. I'm just watching the full moon crossing the range, and I'm riding the storm out. Riding the storm out, baby. I'm riding the storm out. You know that I'm riding the storm out. I'm just watching the full moon crossing the range, and I'm riding the storm out. Whoa, riding the storm out, baby. I'm riding the storm out. You know that I'm riding the storm out. All the way to Milwaukee, baby. I'm gonna keep on riding, 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 riding the storm out. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Awesome, man. That was awesome. That's incredible.